Hi, my name is Anju and my student ID is 1653223. We are total 4 group members in this presentation. Me, another one is Nikesh Kumar and his student ID is 1648587. And our next group member is Maninder Singh and his student ID is 1670363. And the last one is Navjot Singh and his ID is 1670483. In this presentation, we will discuss about the analysis of business leader Mr. Bill Gates. My first slide is about introduction. It is a common knowledge that Bill Gates is a technology business co-founder and visionary leader. He was more than anyone instrumental in refining the modern computing industry to make Microsoft into a global software powerhouse and from a local company. Gates says he is an innovative, strategic problem solving and continuous learning leader. He has gained experience in helping work relations, generations, diversity, and inspiration in the workplace. In addition, Gates has also been supporting underrepresented group through his philanthropy. In this presentation, it is found that Bill Gates resolves dispute with others, leads different types of teams, pushes innovation, and makes organizational successful. My next slide is about conflict resolution by Bill Gates. Bill Gates promotes open discussion as one of the core strategies for solving conflicts. He thinks problems should be Microsoft. Gates even encouraged people try to make their arguments with data rather than opinion. To eliminate this approach ensured legal, logical, efficient conflict where the team member could speak freely about another and about opinions of each other. Gates was the one of the focus on collaboration and problem solving and not let conflict become their enemy, but innovation. My next slide is about conflict management styles of Bill Gates. Bill Gates is generally on the side of the collaboration approach to conflict resolution. He advocates the teamwork and group problem solving. For him, resolving data is about fact based discussion and not emotion based. On occasion, he also resorted to a compromising approach when urgent discussion needed to be made while remaining efficient without disrupting the situation. But other methods do exist accommodation in which one party will give up for the harmonious team or simply advance whereby the parties harmonious team or simply advance whereby the parties avoid conflict therapy. However, in some cases, an authoritative approach might also be useful if something needs to be done devisely. Microsoft has managed to continue its success because Gates can adapt his conflict resolution by style. And my next slide will be discussion by Nikesh Kumar.
So my name is Nikesh Kumar and my student ID is 1648587, and moving further I am gonna discuss the leading diverse team. Diversity and inclusion have long been a cause dear to Bill Gates here both at Microsoft and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. He supports various STEM education innovatives to allow others to experience tech and business life and to succeed. Get promoted workplace diversity program at Microsoft, making sure work on the global programs that empower women, minorities, and the people who are disadvantaged is a part of the endeavors he is meeting. The fact that Gates has a leadership that stops the decrease inequality and achieve long-term career development for the under employees shows a true committed to equally. And the my next slide is advance of the underrepresented employees. Bill Gates knows that the being creative is the key of technological and business innovations. While working at Microsoft, he encouraged his employees to experiment with any ideas regardless of whether they would or wouldn't fail. Gates encouraged a take risk culture in which he believes setback are impurities of learning and growth. In addition, continued learning is a high priority of him. Such the employees can access the new technological advancement. Another being source of practice is from 20% time, which Google pointed in how Microsoft structures is that its employees are often allowed to work on personal projects. And my next slide is encouraging creativity. As Microsoft grew to become a global tech leader, Bill Gates would have to face my challenges implementing organization's charge. The first major challenge was the reluctance of employees to adopt the new business models of technology. Maintaining stability while increasing innovations was proving to be a difficult task at the hands of the quick evolution of the tech industry, and Gates had to continue releasing company strategies in phase to it. And my next slide is represented by the next group member.
My name is Maninder Singh and my student ID is 1670363 and my slide is challenging in implementing organizational change. As Microsoft grew to become a global tech leader, Bill Gates would have to face many challenges in implementing organizational change. The first major challenge was the reluctance of employees to adopt the new business models or technology. Maintaining stability while encouraging innovation was proving to be a difficult task at the hands of the quick evolution of the tech industry, and Gates had to continuously release company strategies to face of it. In addition, corporate interior is also developed in a larger organizations such as Microsoft processes structures in the organization are resistant to change. But Gates managed to keep Microsoft in the middle of several transitions despite of obstacles. And my next slide is Bill Gates' leadership approach. It's obvious to everyone that Bill Gates is a transformational leader with the ability to build a long-term vision and keep his eye on technology despite being task-oriented and people-oriented. He is a kind of a leader who does not need very much from people, but he is very liberal with the resources and support he provides to work. The Microsoft culture of continuous learning is supplied by Gates, which lets company always up to date with the technology. One of his secrets to the empowerment of employees is the freedom to experiment, fail, and innovate. From a practical exclusion to provide himself to be a king with a strategic foresight, put him amongst the most influential business leaders in history. And next slide is represented by Navjot Singh.
My name is Navjot Singh. My student ID number is 1670483. My slide number is Bill Gates leadership style. Bill Gates embodies an authoritative and transformational leadership style. He provides a strong vision that guides Microsoft and employees toward long-term success. His ability to inspire innovation and push boundaries has defined his leadership gates is also highly adaptable, adjusting his approach based on business needs and evolving marketing trends. While he takes calculated risk, he relies on data-driven decisions to ensure sustainable growth. His leadership has not only shaped Microsoft into a technology giant, but also he influenced industries worldwide. He transformational influenced leadership communities or driver innovation in business. My slide is conclusion name. uh, Bill Gates' leadership has left a profound impact on Microsoft and the global technology industry. His creative and productive approach to the resolution of conflict and diversity had led to a productive and work environment. Innovation and problem solving were very much a part of its emphasis and made Microsoft a software giant for the several decades. Still, his philosophy and through to the Gates Foundation remains on impactful abroad even after Microsoft. His contributed to business goes for beyond business, and he leaves behind a legacy as a leader that continue to impact such domains as technology, education, and global health. Gates leadership acts and impact inspiration for and entertainment and business leadership around the world. Thanks.